out of the city. You can imagine how many they were. Those synagogues of that era, they were big. All of them that were in the synagogue, they were pushing Jesus in their hundreds. They were pushing Jesus out of the city. They did not only push him out of the synagogue, it means they continued pushing him out of the city. And you can imagine, if the scripture is saying they pushed him out of the city, what distance was covered as they were pushing Jesus out of the city. They were racing to a certain destination. When Jesus is being pushed out of the city, I'm now rushing to the conclusion of the title of this sermon. When Jesus is being pushed out of the city, he is now in a life and death situation. Why? Because the destination where they are pushing you, Revelator, the destination where they are pushing Jesus right now is a destination that is critical. We don't know the destination where they are pushing Jesus, but Jesus is going to reach a point where he will have to decide, where he is supposed to decide. Is he going to turn back? Is he going to run away? What is Jesus going to do as they are pushing him out of the city? And they arrived at a certain destination, which was at the brow of the hill, at the edge of a hill. And they led him up to the edge of that hill, which was now the edge of the city. A mountain position where at this very moment, Jesus is now looking at a life and death situation. They have pushed Jesus inside a narrow path where he could not free himself. Now he's at the edge, and whilst Jesus is now at the edge, he is now facing a life and death situation. I'm talking about the life and death situation where demons will surround you, where the kingdom of darkness surrounds you, and you know that the only way is to fight back. If you don't fight back, you are going to be thrown over the cliff. I'm talking about the life and death situation where you know that if you don't fight back at this particular moment, the devil is going to spoil you. Where you know that if you don't fight back in a life and death situation, it's either you have to fight back or you get defeated. It's either you have to fight back or you get hijacked. It's either you have to become violent. If it becomes soft, you get defeated. It's either you are going to live or you are going to die. There are now two lanes. Jesus is now at the edge of the hill. In yesterday's deliverance session, Lucifer was begging death. He was